on, chat. Live chat. Hello, everybody. Patriot James, we getting rocked like crazy out here on this boat tonight. Sunday night. Ain't nobody come in here yet. I don't know. Anybody? There's one person in here. Say hello so I can figure out how to make this chat work. For some reason, it ain't wanting to work. I got a light behind me. Okay, hey, Virginia. Virginia was the first person to ever come on my boat up right over here at the condos. Hey, Virginia, I got my cousin on board with me tonight. Whisker Sticks. Oh, I hear you. We got quite a few people. Let me brighten up my depth finder where y'all can actually see me. Oop, wrong way. And I can see your comments. There we go. Blind me a little bit, but it'll be all right. Sarah had a good show on there tonight with Chris. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Catfish ain't biting tonight like they were, but I did catch one off this brand new floats I made the video on. We did catch one, and them floats work excellent. Hold on, in a little bit I'll show you. They out there floating with some light sticks on them. I got one that ain't got quite enough weight on it to make it stand up right, but you should be able to see it. We just got something like hit. Whisker Sticks. Hey, Scotty Hill and Whisker Sticks. Y'all have. I'm a blind rascal, so if you comments get past me, please forgive me. Hold up a minute. Enter. There we go. Close. Now you can see me. Maybe I can see y'all's comments. We got 6 people in here tonight. We appreciate it, people. I got my cousin on board with me tonight, catfishing. He wanted to get out and come out here on the lake. Maybe he can catch him a big one or even catch one. Been a little slow. Yeah, Sarah did have a good show there, Virginia. It sure was. Old Chris coming on there. It sure was. Hopefully we can show you all a fish tonight, but let me start this show off with one thing that I always do is saying, God bless America. And I always salute our men and women in uniform, whether it's our veterans, whether it's our police, fire, or EMS. I always show a little respect. And one thing, I did add me a new flag. You can't see it out here. I had to add me another flag out here on the boat. I had my little small ones, but I always got to make sure we fly Old Glory.
There you
go. And so we thank you for coming in the house. And I'm going to swing you around. I'm going to take you up here and show you my bobbers right now that we made. And I'm going to add light onto the boat in a little bit. But hopefully you can see them bobbers out there in the water against the dark. They work good. We done caught one probably about 7-8 pounds. Yeah. I just put a new light in there. Hold up a minute. Let me stick you back in here. But so tonight's a little boring right now. I got my light up a little bit high. Let me tuck this down a little bit. There we go. I got my light up higher than what I normally do because I got my flag on there and it's gonna be blinding y'all. I'm gonna have to slide it over just a little bit more. What'd you say, Whisker Stick? Dadgummit. See, the comments get away from me. I gotta figure that out. Sorry if I miss y'all's comments. I'm a little tongue-tied tonight. Let me get my drink. But we're gonna try to show y'all catfish tonight. Can't guarantee it, but we are out here trying to get it done. And like Sarah said, I'm gonna try to do this every Sunday night, weather permitting. And I'm not scared of rain, but I'm not riding the lightning. So, you know, I'll leave that up to the criminals fighting with the cops getting lit up. I'm not gonna do it. Hold on one second. I got to recast a rod that's done come in on us. For some reason, this one wants to keep coming back over here.
Let's let that thing float the water right here and we'll reposition it.
Say what?
Let's let it float the water right here and see which way it's sitting. And we'll reposition the light in.
They might be pulling water the reason it's doing that.
You gonna try sticking it in the side of it?
It might do that.
It's hard to tell which side.
Yeah, it is. Hanging off that one side a lot more, so. Sorry, people, we trying to get something repositioned. We got one I don't have enough weight on there, and
Do
it's
the other side. Then turn it around, do the other side.
it might pull it down anyway because of just the weight of it.
Mm-hmm.
They fishermen, they understand when it gets quiet. Don't mean to make it boring. I might lose all my watchers, but that's fine. I hope not. But there you go. Well, maybe. I might have to stick another stick in it. Sorry about that, y'all fellas. Ladies, they got one out here that I don't have enough weight on there, so it ain't making the bobber stand straight up. And the light stick keeps turning away from us, so we can't see it. And the wife bought me some of his red, white, and blue ones, which is pretty sweet. I'm gonna have to order me some from Whisker Sticks, though. Some of the red, white, and blue ones to go on the Patriot Cat. But I do thank you for joining me in here. We got 11 people in here watching us, Brandon. Justin Lefford, come on in here in the house, Wampus Cat. Yeah, I told you, come on, get on the boat with me. I didn't know if anybody had come. I know a lot of people work, and Brandon's got to work tomorrow, but, you know, we fished about 12 o'clock. I still give him a few hours to get some sleep before he has to get started. Yep, as long as Whisker Sticks, you got red, white, and blue ones, that's the ones I want. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna reposition this other bobber and put another stick in it. Yeah, it's a little slow tonight compared to last Sunday night. Last Sunday night, I was hammering them. Ooh, lightning. Over there next to Charlotte. They done that last Sunday night. I think it's just heat.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see what happens here. That looks like Mickey Mouse. Two different color ears.
Like we Mickey Mouse fishing out here, so
Yeah, no doubt. That is blue.
Hey, now look, the white one's sticking up.
Dang. Call a Chinese fire drill. Ooh, that's what it looked like when I caught that big fish the other night, was a Chinese fire drill.
Hey, y'all, watch this.
Yeah, hey, y'all, watch this. Well, I was trying to go live. I was not live. So I had to grab my phone. I had it recording, and then I switched this one over because I was watching Sarah on this one. I thought, I got to go live. I want Virginia and the rest of them see this big old fish. You know, hey, y'all, watch this stuff. Be glad y'all come in the house. I'm gonna try to light up the front of the boat here in just a few minutes. Right now we can see pretty good. Y'all can't see, but we can actually see the rods pretty good and keep the mosquitoes down, so we ain't gonna light it up unless we absolutely have to. Oh, see, when the comments go away, there's a way to show them comments. I got a lot to learn. Live chat is showing it. There we go. First time watching. Hey, Trey Hodge, come on in the house. Glad you're coming in to watch. Hey, KB. See, it keeps going away. And I don't know how. Chat going on. I I'm sorry if I miss y'all's comments. For some reason, they disappear real quick. You can scroll up on your screen and that. Okay. Appreciate it, Whisker Sticks. Tim, I appreciate that. They had some American flags. Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah, when it comes to buying the American flags, people, uh, please do what I do. Make sure they're American made. To me, they're not an American flag unless they made in America. I'm not going to buy an American flag that's made in China or wherever. I just can't do it. It breaks my heart. It just don't feel like it's right when we know good and well there's companies here in America that makes them. Hey, Sarah, good show tonight, girl. That was pretty cool having Chris on board tonight on Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to all y'all people out there. I hope you got to spend time with your family and your kids and enjoyed yourself. You need to be on the water with them. By the way, we have red, white, and blue. That'll work, Tim. I'll get me some ordered. I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all some good people. I appreciate you coming in here with us tonight. Oh, I'll try not to get too political with you tonight. You know, last time right before I went off, we got a little on the roll, but that was okay. My cousin ain't never heard me talk so much as I talk when I get on here.
That's a lie.
You went live for the first time today. Yeah, I was on the road today. I didn't get to come in there and watch you. I hear you, Wampus Cat. Glad them kids is in there watching. You need to get them out there on the boat with you. Send some of them pictures in there to Sarah, them kids catching them big fish. I think he's got a 62-pound flathead that come up there in Baden Lake.
Low.
Yep, Justin. He used to work under Donna.
Oh, yeah?
He's a medic, yep. Antique fishing. Yeah, I had one fish on. It's the only thing we've had a couple hard pull downs, and then had a old turtle bite the tail end off of one of my live baits a little while ago. Got 15% off on the blues and oranges. All right. Yes, sir. That was pretty nice of Chris coming on. I know that Chris has got a lot of subscribers on his channel, and he'll bring a lot of viewers over here to check you out. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, hold on. I got this one they must be pulling water tonight. It keeps bringing one of my floats around. Let me go reposition this one. I'm gonna put it over here close to the bank.
You hear it hitting over yonder?
Yep. What I told you, this gets about this time, man. This whole flat over here comes alive. And that's why I keep trying to put that float over. I might have to reposition these other ones. Give me just a second, people. I'll be right with you. I'll be right back with you. One thing these days has a lot of water resistance.
Is this one down?
No, that one's out back.
Okay.
I want to check and see if it's got tension on it.
It does.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take this one apart. It's starting to make some noise. Getting back with you, people. Sorry about that. Oh! Made you real. Come on, Sarah. Come on up here to Wylie. Where I'm at, like me and Dieter told you last week, you can get in that kayak and come right around this corner over here and come right down this aisle, right down through here, and this channel cuts real close to the bank. There's good bass fishing down this bank also, good brim fishing. And you can actually pull some cut baits and live baits right down this channel and this shallows. And actually, we marked some pretty good fish coming around this corner. So you know where we at now. So when you come up here, you know where to put out and come around and at least try this area first. It would not hurt. We had one guy bass fishing come by us a little while right at dark, well, a little before dark, in a kayak, busting this bank. I never seen him catch anything. Cabela's, I hear you. Where's that tournament going to be next year? The Cabela's tournament. Yeah, it's a little quiet night tonight, especially after all the boats finally went in. We had a ton of boats. I knew it would be on Father's Day out here, and it hot. Oh, it's going to be back on Santee. That'd be a pretty cool tournament. There ought to be some big fish caught in that tournament. Well, Santee's starting to make a comeback, from what I understand. The commercial fishing put a hurting on that lake for a long time. It's been probably 15 years since I fished down there, but we used to do pretty good. Put out down there at the Blacks.
Right there at the canal.
Yeah, right there at the canal. I tell you, you know what one of the best baits is when, I guess, when all the crops are coming out and the grasshoppers show up. Guy that took us out, he'd show up with his basket covered. And everybody knew what he had in it, but he just didn't want people to know. Well, nobody else would do it. But he'd go out and wade through the fields with big sheets, and he had to wear snake chaps. And he'd catch all these big old grasshoppers. We'd come in with freaking coolers full of fish, and these other people was struggling to get a bite. And we was wearing them out on grasshoppers. Go figure. Yeah, the last couple of years, that's what I've understood, that they doing pretty good down there. That'd be sweet. Y'all, please forgive me if I don't get to see all of you, your comments. I am trying to watch rods. I am trying to answer all of you. Yep, grasshoppers. Big grasshoppers. I'm talking about big fish. I ain't talking about little old dinks. Big enough we was getting 5-pound fillets off these fish. But, you know, I don't take fish like that anymore. I guess a lot of that's what's hurt that lake, plus the commercial fishing. But I mean, it's all right to take fish. You buy the license, and if you want to catch a fish and you want to feed your family with it, hey, I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. I'd rather see you put anything over 10-pound back, but hey, it's your license, it's your fishing. Enjoy it. Feed your family.
Amen. Fish it how you want to fish it.
Yep, you fish it how you want to fish it. Now, if you taking it home and you don't cook it and you waste that fish, now I got a problem with it. But, you know, at the same time, we're in America. Land of the free because of the brave. Enjoy yourself. Just remember, though, them bigger fishes, that means they've been in it a lot longer. That means they sucked up a lot more poisons out of the water. To me, I like them little old dink fish for salt and pepper cats. To me, that's the best eating. But you don't get much fillet off that. I fry them hard. Yep, under 10 pound. You're right. Them young fish, well, I mean, you can get a 10-pound fish that's actually old. That just, it didn't have that gene in him to make him big. Not like some people. There's some people little bitty people, and there's some people big old people. And a lot of it some of it's got to do with how you feed at the table. Actually, I wouldn't got bait today, and I only got one bass. And actually, that's what we got. That's what we caught that one on, was a piece of that cut. Look at here, that front rod. It's off in the channel. One's got the glow stick on the tip of it. There you go. Go get him, Brandon. We got a fish on. That's a flathead. Boom. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, is he still there?
Nope. I don't know.
Reel on down on him. But he should have been set.
It ain't.
Ah, dang. That was a hard pull down, too. Check the hook. Make sure it ain't turned back into the bait. I need to turn these lights on. Hold on, people. I gotta... Hold on just a minute.
Where you gonna go with?
Just in between them bobbers.
Straight up the
Yep, right out through yonder. Oh, that should have been a hookup.
You blinded me.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. That's a good one. Well, was a good pull down. I can't believe he missed that one. Hope it wasn't that freaking turtle back out there again. That was a good pull down too. Usually that circle hook would have got him on that one. Let me check out some of them. Yeah. What's up, Dexter? This guy Dexter's in here. He's over in Malaysia. They catch some of them big old red tail catfish and stuff. Yeah, we might end up hooking up on one. That was a good pull down though.
About got my vision back.
Sorry about that.
That's a bright light.
Yeah, that's my dive light, man. So it I know if I get it soaking wet, it won't ruin. Justin's in there. You not working tonight, Justin? Hopefully you got tonight. Oh, that's right. You said you with your boys tonight. Yeah, them floats I made actually working out pretty good, guys. So the only thing I did have to retie. Of course, I was glad because the catfish last time I caught messed my line up. We're trying, Dexter. We're trying, buddy. But I did have to cut and put an extra bead on my line and tie them knots on there. Now you can clip them on and clip them off and they're ready to go. That was a good pull down. I think that was a flathead the way he pulled it because he pulled it slow and then he slow. Blue slams them usually. Yeah, I've missed a couple last week too. I mean, my count would have been up pretty good if I hadn't, but that happens. That's why they call it fishing, not catching. You had over on the dock, on the bank. No, that's the daggone waves. Last week, had something over there splashing. I was scared to throw up there because I couldn't really see, and I know there's a bunch of hangs right there. But, you know, flathead fishermen tell you if you ain't losing rig, you ain't fishing. But if I can't drag the fish out of it, it ain't doing me no good anyway. So I'm trying to catch the fish coming out of the channel. I'm basically in the same spot, y'all, as I was last week. It's sitting right on the edge of the channel, the old river channel. And we fished, and I got two bobbers. Well, we actually got three bobbers out right off the channel. I got two rods off of this side that's hanging straight down. They did have live bait on there till that turtle tore one in half. I throwed it back out, but I got them straight down underneath the boat. And they in about 20 foot of water, and out here's about 36 foot of water. So we catching the transition up to the bank and see if we can catch them coming in between the two. Hold on just a second. Oh, okay, baby. It's sad when you gotta look through your bifocals and you can't see them. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind getting hung once in a while, but some of these laydowns over here, unless you're gonna fish vertical up and down in them, even if you would hang one, you never get him out. So, you know, what fun is losing then you break off a fish with a hook in his mouth for no reason. I just don't, I can't see, I don't understand that. I mean, I don't mind going after them. But when you got 8, 9, 10 rods out and you have to reel them in because you done hung up, yeah, you're right. It really depends on the water too. Like you said, Justin, less than 5 foot of water, yeah, you might can deal with that. But these are hanging right over close and they're in about 20 foot of water. Time you get over there to him, he doesn't have you so wrapped up, you'd just break off and you'd lose everything. Plus the fish would be swimming or be hung up down there before he broke everything off with a hook in his mouth. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I tell you what, it is humid out here, people. You'd think the fish would be slamming it. Yeah, I need my tablet out here. But I guess I could hotspot my phone, couldn't I? Where I could actually see their comments, because I'm having a squint to see the comments. Last week was a good week, though. We had a crowd in here, didn't we, people? And they seen me catch quite a few fish. Yeah, I always wondered about that.
On Facebook, YouTube, what is that on?
YouTube. Under Patriot Dredgers and Catfishers.
I'll just join it. We can read the comments there. How's that?
That'll work. That'll work. I always wondered about the jigs. I've been trying to talk to some of these guys that make some of these jigs, and I've commented to them and asked them if they make jigs that's got like 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce jig heads. 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce jig heads. Boy, I sound like a redneck, don't I? But with big circle hooks or big J hooks in them, and the biggest one they said was like a 6/0 hook in it and about 5/8 weight. But I want some that'll stand up. I always wondered if I had a good bass boat or something with a good trolling motor, of course, learn how to run it, but where I could pitch that jig in and out of around cover. Because years ago, before this lake ever had big blues and flats, I used to catch some big channels up the river in the back of a creek. There's 2 big logs that laid down like this. Well, all the top limbs and other stuff had been rotted away, and we used to pull right up in the middle of it and anchor our boat down. And we'd throw baits out the back out there into the little creek channel, and then we'd drop some straight down, and then about once in the night, you would have a rod to get slammed. Not every time would you get him in. Most of the time he'd break you off, but we'd always have 1 rod to get slammed in them logs.
Hear that cat over there? Listen.
That's pretty wild.
Let's see. You got somewhere you can sit that?
Yeah.
Where you can watch it?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna help too much, is it? That same thing you saying.
Yeah, I don't know why they go away like that. When I'm at home, I get them to stay. So we trying to figure out how I can see y'all's comments without them going away, y'all. Sorry, my head now. There's something over here on the bank sound like they're chewing a log up. It's probably a big old beaver. But we got stuff starting to jump all around us. The bite might turn on a little bit later tonight than what it was earlier, what it was last week. I don't know.
That ain't helping. That's the same as what it was.
Yeah, same as what it's doing. Yeah, I don't know how I keep losing the comments. I can scan up and start seeing them, but then I'm way behind. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, fellas, you do not want me to sing. Y'all lose all confidence in me and leave this channel. Or you might daggone get a bunch more people on there and say, y'all got to go watch this idiot. This boat singing son of a gun on here. Oh, dang, I hate we missed that one. I'd love to show y'all a big old fish tonight. But that's okay. Last week was a fish in a lifetime, I believe, but when you got a lake that produces big cats, PGH, you fishing right now? I hear you, buddy. That's what it's all about. It's Father's Day, and that's what you're supposed to do. Do something you enjoy doing. Spend time with your family first and say, I'm out of here. I'm going to the water. If you want to see me, come with me. A lot of times, the last Father's Day, I was in the creek dredging, pulling up some good gold, North Carolina gold. Hadn't got to go much since it got warm weather. Yeah, y'all hold some chat in there. So, are they talking what river he's on? Mouthful of bugs. But, fellas, we're trying to get you some fish. We got the cut bait out. We got live bait out. Brim and warmouth and a little bit of bass. Wasn't able to get got a lot of little old warmouths today out of the pond. A few brim and one largemouth. Twerking monkeys in the house. I hear you, twerking monkey. Man, they got some names on here. Some of us pretty wild. Y'all fellas ain't right. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna see if I can get this one light on and see how bright it is up here. Oh. That ain't too bad. I can deal with that. Yeah, that was the lights that was on this boat when we got it. And one of them went out, and I said, nah, I gotta go get me some different lights. So I put them rascals on there. Yeah, light it up. Yeah, that'll blind whoever they're gumming up on. But yeah, I'm gonna swing y'all around and show you my setup now that you can actually see. We got one rod right here behind us. It's off out in the deep channel. Then I'm gonna swing you around, and you might be able to see my floats out there in front of the boat. But this is my setup, my spread. We got some a little shallow. Got these right here hanging straight down underneath the boat. I'm gonna pull you up front. I'm gonna reposition one rod up shallow. Them threes done got close together. The old Dieter ain't joined us in the house tonight. I don't know. He was on Sarah. At least I heard somebody said he was on there. He ain't come in the house tonight. Guess it's a little too boring for him out here without catching no fish, and I ain't really got a lot to talk about. All right, let me reposition this and back out there. I'm gonna get one of them bobbers in there. That's it. Oh. In case any of you hadn't seen my video, this is the bobbers I made. And you see I got the sinker slide in there where it can slide up and down the line right there. You just pop it on, open the clip, pop it on your line, close it back, and it's ready to go. And then you just take your glow sticks, which I done put them all out. You stick your glow stick in here and right back over, and you're ready to fish. And I've got 3-ounce sinkers on my rods, and it makes them stand up good. The only one that ain't standing up, it ain't got but like a 3/4 ounce, and it will not, 3/4 ounce won't stand this bobber straight up. So you watch my video, make you some, they work great. They really do. It surprised me that we caught one on it tonight, so that's a good thing. Yeah, actually, it's a little slow tonight, Brandon. It really surprises me. Really surprised me. This time last week, I done put 5 in the boat and the biggin. Well, 4 in the boat and the biggin. But after I went off the other night, I put a couple more in the boat that come off the float. But I was just using that little stick float then, I couldn't see it. It just is pulling on the rod. And that's all about the same size as the one we caught earlier. Which that'd be good fillet fish right there. What's up, Kentucky Cat Man? It sure feels like it's 90 degrees out here still. Ain't much of air moving at all. Kentucky, how's them ribs feeling? Yeah, Whisker Sticks, I'm gonna have to get with you and get me some red, white, and blue ones for night fishing. That's for sure. I'm glad y'all joined us in the boat. Too bad we ain't showing you more cats. But we are head hunting, so we're not meat hunting. Now, we can go down the lake one night maybe and do some meat hunting. Bring you on board, it'll keep the rods jumping. Be 94 here tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be 94, 96 here tomorrow, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Yep. So, yeah, one boat, one cat on board, but that's okay. We got the skunk out of the boat anyway.
Damn it, man. 95, 97, 98, 97.
97, 98, 97.
Be hot this week.
All I can say, drink lots and lots of water, people. Leave them soft drinks alone. I think this soft drink I've got right now is the first one I've had today. I just can't do it. Hard on the body. We trying. 3, 2, 1. I wish one would have. Yeah, I wished it would have. We marked some big fish when we first got here, but nothing was wanting to take anything. It was swimming by. It was like they was just moving through. And we had the baits on top of them. They just wouldn't take it. And we marked some big fish. And a lot of bait fish come through, but now the action's slowed way down. I'm not showing anything coming through on my graph. Which is surprising. Last Sunday, this graph stayed busy like it did when we first got down here. This time, last Sunday, it looked just like that. It seemed like every time I threw that 5,000 out there, that bobber, man, it was just, I looked up and the rod just, so, but now I got them where I can see them. Got one fish. Yeah, Dexter, you ain't out there, you didn't go out there fishing today. Oh, excuse me, Dexter. Yeah, I went to the pond today and it was tough fishing. I waited too late until the middle of the day, until the middle of the day to go down there, and it was tough fishing. the pond, and it's really my neighbor's pond back there. I stocked it up years ago, and it's about to die. It They started building a lot of houses over there in that area, and the springs has dried up. They had 4 springs at the head. They're dry. It's no longer being fed. I'm sure there's a few springs in the middle of it, but the dam's leaking, and the springs that's in it can't keep up. And before we got all this rain, it went from an acre and a half down to about a half an acre of water. It was 30 foot of bank all the way around it, and that was a lot of fish. And I'm sure there's a lot of little small fish got eaten during that time. But now we're getting this hot weather. I'm scared that little old pond's gonna turn over. And if it does, that's gonna kill the fish out. They had drained a rock quarry over in Gastonia, and we dumped thousands of little fish in that place. Them little bitty brim and stuff that come out of their trash cans full, because the pond had actually got about fished out. People were sneaking in and carrying out 5-gallon buckets, 4, 5, 6 5-gallon buckets at a time out of it. And the fish just about disappeared out of the lake. So we brought it back to health, and now it's dying. So that's where I go get my bait fish. And I don't mind taking them out. I put them in. Yeah. And either that or they're going to die either way. So, I got 4 or 5 fish up here. If I don't use them tonight, they go free in this lake. I'd be one of them fish. I'd be eating time I got to the bottom, though. Oh. Question. Movie trivia. What was the name of the movie where Don Knotts become a fish? I know you know it.
I can see it all day long.
Yeah. He fell off the dock and become a fish because he got electrocuted or something while he was underwater. Old movie. I know there's a few guys in here as old as I am, so.
Had big old round lips on him.
Yeah, had big lips on him. His glasses too. At first he had lost his glasses, didn't he? Come on, movie trivia. You know we're getting bored when we do that. Yep. I think that's what it was, Mr. Olympia. Mr. Lippet. I knew somebody would remember that rascal. That was a funny. Oh, hold on just a minute. I got a float done come back around.
I made my kids watch Big yesterday. Uh-huh.
And, I got that's what we discussed last week. One of my all-time favorite movies that I got it. That's The Goonies.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie.
The Truffle Shuffle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The shuffle. The booty traps. Yeah, they must be full of water tonight, because that's out there in the channel. And it keeps coming back around. But that's okay, we covered water. I had to switch it over probably before I go. Before I fire up running that light, I don't know how much it'll pull on it. The incredible Mr. Lippet, that's it. See you, Dexter. Go get you some sleep. Oh, you probably going to work now. That's 12 hours away from here. Well, if it's what? I don't even know what time it is.
20 out of 10.
20 after 10. That means, well, you probably at work then, Dexter. Don't let the boss man catch you watching videos now or live feeds. I don't know. Dexter might be going out there to catch some of them big old fish. Well, Brandon, I hate I didn't put you on some fish tonight, though, buddy.
Ain't the first and it won't be the last, I guarantee you.
Yep.
But it sure is fun when they start hitting.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's what I said. You know, I might have to just take one night and just go down the lake, take some chicken livers and some worms, and just go down there and just boom, 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 catch fish. But I guess I got caught up in the wanting another big one in the boat, and you start head hunting, and which that's cool. If I'm out here by myself, that's cool. You know, I don't mind just sitting back and relaxing. It does the body good. And to what they say about milk, it does the body good. Yeah, somebody, I forget who was on here last night. My phone lit up and woke me up, and somebody was live. Said they had got caught in a real bad storm, wasn't calling for no rain or nothing, got out there on the boat and had to run for underneath the bridge, and it was hailing and storming and bad. He said it got bad. Highways, that'd scare you, buddy. I don't know how big of water he is on. That could get spooky. A month ago, I got caught up the lake in a storm. Thought I'd throw my raincoat in here. I knew there was a chance, you know, I might get rained on, but no lightning or nothing. But it come up over behind the power plant. I never seen it coming. And it was on top of me. I reached underneath here and grabbed the boat cover and just covered up with it. That's all I could do. And just rode it out. Now, you sat on an aluminum pontoon boat in the middle of the water and it popping lightning. That's a spooky feeling, boy. I had that gum 8 rods out too. I said, nah, they'll sit there and wait. We'll ride this one out. But then I come back down and fished over there and caught a pretty nice blue. Had 3 people that night live, my first time live on YouTube. Virginia was there. Guys, I appreciate y'all holding on your conversation between each other, and I'm sorry I don't get to see all your comments. My blind tail and these lights is about to, I can't hardly see them, and they get away from me real fast. I guess on a boring night like tonight, I ought to keep up with all the comments, but I'm not. But I do appreciate you coming in with us. And I'm gonna switch you around while y'all talking and stuff and let you maybe see some of the rods. Maybe you'll get to see a little bit of action right quick. Some of them don't mind doing it, but if there's kids or something, I try not to. I'll show them. But I hope we get one tonight, fellas. That one right there you're looking at right now, that's got a big old live brim on it. That one had one on there till it got on there. But y'all got any questions, just ask away. I'll try to see it. I'm sitting here paying attention to the comments. Maybe they won't get by me. Big old live brim, there you go. All I can do is try, see if a flathead will get it. Only 2 of my flatheads ever come on live. One of them was a 17-pound flathead, and the other one was about 6 pounds. And it took a little old live brim about like that. The rest of it's come on cut bait. My big 34-pounder come on cut bass. I mean, go figure. But I've always fished 1 or 2 of my rods with live brim on there. And I have caught big, largemouth bass on them live brim out catfishing. I used to fish a lot when there wasn't nothing but channels in here with just a hook and a swivel and a leader, and throw it out and just let that bait drift down through there. K&B, take care of yourself, buddy. Appreciate you joining us in the boat. I probably ain't gonna stay live on here long like I did last week. The action is real slow and don't want to bore y'all to death. I do appreciate you coming in the boat with us. And we're gonna try to do this every Sunday night. Can't guarantee it, but we're gonna try to do it every Sunday night after Sarah. Maybe we can start getting on a little better fish. Maybe something like we did last week, maybe just some eaters, just to change it up a little bit. But we do appreciate you coming in with us tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down too while K&B, and I'm sure the rest of you's got stuff to do. Enjoy yourself. It was a Father's Day, and I appreciate you coming in here. One last thing, God bless America. We appreciate you coming in with us, buddy. Y'all take care. See y'all next week.